Well, this video took way longer than expected. Hi there, my name is Flipsy, and today I'll be showing you the process of something that should have been shown in February, which is a picture of Flipsy and her husband, Zinger. Yeah, sorry for the delay for this one. I actually got pretty busy redecorating my room. I'm doing a big room makeover because, fuck it, new stuff, new year, new me. No, not really. I just wanted to get rid of some stuff that I no longer need and stuff, including clothing and some furniture. Particularly one drawer that actually gave me a pretty bad cut on my leg and it turned out to be a scar. So I got rid of that. It just took more space than actually store things away. I have some more room now. I'm planning to get like a cubby of some sort. And I actually expanded my guinea pig's cage. They actually have more running room now than they did before, which was one of my goals. Because the cage to me didn't seem big enough for them. So I expanded it more. And yeah, let me probably get in the background story for this. So, these two are Flipsy and Zinger. Flipsy's obviously mine. Flipsy, I made her display Flipsy as someone who really despises other people. She's very antisocial, and she doesn't really want friends. I mean, before. Now she's barely opening up to the idea of friends. The friends that I know for sure she has is there's Indica and Anna from another DeviantArt watcher, Holoden. You should probably follow him. He's pretty awesome. And a cute little ferret character. I feel so bad for not knowing this character's name right now. But they're from another good buddy of mine. Another one is Grace, which is another friend of mine. She's another artist. They're pretty great. And yeah. And I guess technically this is her husband, but she also considered him as also a good friend, which is Zinger. So basically how these two got together is like originally Flipsy was with the character Flippy, which is why she has 4 kids that are green bears. Like, she's a red bear, obviously. It's gonna probably confuse some people. It's like, oh, why does she have green? So yeah, she was with Flippy at first. And I did change Flipsy's style. I just said like, oh, she was with Flippy, but he died during a bad peace treaty thing. And I wasn't as a kid. I was like, oh, I wanted them to be together and forever and stuff like that. But I was getting so much harassment and death threats in DeviantArt along with YouTube to the point where I left the fandom, and I also deleted my first YouTube channel. It was that bad. I just couldn't handle it, all because I drew bad, and that Flipsy had a bunch of kids with Flippy, and she had the whole PTSD thing. Sorry, I don't know why I can't say that right. And no, it was pretty bad. So I left the fandom publicly. I stayed in it for myself and the group I had. Eventually they did leave as well because things were too hard for them. AKA, I don't want to deal with your bullshit. I'm gonna go leave you. Bye. Except for this one person here, the owner of Zinger. He stayed with me for all that, from the good times to the worst of times. Even when I got emotional pretty badly, they still stuck around, and I really appreciate them. Even up to till now, I still talk to them to a daily basis, and we plan to stay pretty close friends. Now, I did mention that I did wanted to come back to Happy Achievements, but I didn't want to put Flipsy back with Flippy because I was so scared that I was gonna get death threats again. I was so scared that I'm gonna get to a point where I might even delete my DeviantArt or all that. It was that bad for me. My friend encouraged me, like, oh, everything's gonna be fine and I'll be with you and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, fine. But I don't want to do the whole Flippy thing anymore because I would rather just not have the chance of that happening again. And we talked about it, and like, you know what, I really appreciate you and stuff, and you seem to really like Flipsy, so why not we make a character together? And we did. At first I thought it was going to be some sort of flop because I was scared that they were probably going to, leave me eventually, but they didn't. We actually had these two characters together for 10 years. They got together around Valentine's Day. I remember that because I think I was like writing names of the classmates I had with me when I was in special ed classes. And yeah, they've been together for 10 years. They even made their own kid. And we actually are talking about giving them another kid, which is going to be probably a cute little bear. And yeah, in total, Flipsy does have 4 kids from a previous marriage, and then she'll have 2 more kids from this guy. So in total, it'll be 6. I don't really mind the whole big family thing. I mean, I have a big family. It's whatever. I was just very hesitant because I didn't want to hear people, oh, I shouldn't have that figure because she had this many kids and blah blah blah. Like, it's a fucking bear, first off. But bears don't have boobs like that. I don't know. I just started to care less and less, and just focus on ourselves. And Zingers are probably the only reason why Flipsy's actually barely opening up to possibly having friends again. But so paranoid about them. And yeah, I'm actually pretty glad that these two stay together, and I like their little dynamic and stuff. We even made an AU where they're actually a couple along with Ada, so they're in a poly relationship. It's still new, we're still working on it. It's pretty cute. So I was having some problems getting some positions for these guys, and I was gonna make Zinger, carry her or some silhouette thing, but I wanted to show that Flipsy, I guess I wanted to show that face got stronger a lot during these hard times during the Flipsy movement, so I wanted to draw her carrying Zinger, and with a big smile. Not a big smile. Well, smile bigger than usual, because again, I don't really display Flipsy as a very social and happy person after what happened. She's barely opened up to the idea of friendships, let alone going out again. And yeah. So what was I gonna say? What was gonna happen? Oh, I guess I'll just mention what happened during February ever since. I've been drawing more Flipsy lately because that was actually one of my New Year's resolution. I need to draw her more often to show, the same love that I originally did when I first made her. And I still have a lot of pictures for them. Another one's that I was actually planning to do my animation, which I am doing. I actually just finished off a little GIF for my brother for his streaming channel. I'll put his link down in the description below. And yeah. What else happened? Sorry, I'm looking through my little bullet thing. Oh, I was gonna mention, I've actually I'm thinking about making an Etsy to start selling some of my stuff that I used to sell in conventions, but I'm not too sure about it yet. I kind of want to. I don't know if you guys would be, possibly interested in buying some buttons I make or stickers I make, prints and all that, whether it's fandom or my own characters, because over the years I've noticed you guys do like my characters, and it makes me happy. And yeah, I don't know, I'll probably go more into this in the next video that I'm gonna make pretty soon, because I am pretty behind on my video stuff. And yeah, so yeah, pretty much my excuse is that I'm just redecorating my room, and I guess preparing some stuff for my birthday, kind of. It's more like, yeah, because I'm planning on getting a new laptop, and I'm getting myself a new cubby and all that, so I'm redecorating my room a lot. And yeah, sorry, it's just I didn't think I had this much time to talk about it, especially since I just run past Flipsy's semi background about what happened and why she's actually a pretty a character that's very antisocial and just doesn't like the idea of even considering having friends. She's barely changing that now. I wanted to open up a little bit more, but again, it's gonna take more time for her because she was pretty hurt a lot, especially since the friends that left me are also the same friends that she originally had, and they just dropped her as soon as she started to show emotions and all that. Bad times. But all that is all over with now. I'm actually a lot happier than I originally was. I'm actually glad that I left that group. It was actually pretty toxic, but I'm glad that I left with this person that, you know, saw me as an actual person and not so much of a fucking printer for people. And yeah, so expect more pictures of these guys together. Yeah, keep a lookout for her having a, you know, little, probably cute little belly, because, you know, we want to put in a new kid for them. We're still in the process of it though. And yeah, well, this video is pretty much gonna end. Thank you so much for actually hearing all my rambling and listening to, you know, the background story for these guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.